The fuck is this chaos? Fuck, why am I stuck being... He's not gonna be able to kill me, but like... Dude. What the fuck? I should have level 2 immunity, by the way. Guys, today's a different stream. I'm fucking pissed off. Like, really, like, annoyed. Needless to say, I fucked the breakthrough. Not the breakthrough, what is it? The purifications. That was me, guys. So, I tried to get gold on initiative, and now I'm stuck with white. So, yeah. I'll get it back, obviously, next week, but fucking annoyed that happened to begin with. I'm at a position where, if I decide to unlock all the other golds, I'm just potentially fucking myself over even more, because then I'd be stuck with 2 whites. You know what I mean? Yeah, the math doesn't add up. So we're gonna try to fix it, though. We're gonna try to fix it today. Maybe tomorrow. If I'm unlucky, tomorrow. Fucking Monday is when it's gonna be fixed. Holy fuck. What is going on here? Are you serious? Really? Fucking god. What? I'm just permalocked, bro. What the fuck? How am I losing this fight? Like, genuinely. I can't take it serious. I just can't. Oh, he's gonna Kakashi mystery that I'm fucking dead, right? I don't know how. I don't get it, bro. Nice. You know what's funny? If I use pain, I wouldn't lose. Just saying. Nice. Could have given this guy the dub. We're gonna try to get as many moon scrolls as possible to fix what I did. Hopefully. How the fuck did this dude... How the fuck did he transform? Like, the math ain't adding up. I didn't even drop his HP to fucking... What is it? 50%? Dude, I'm gonna put pain in soon. Like, Madora's pissing me off. Also, I'm not getting hit enough to transform, which is fucking stupid. I'm feared. Love it. Am I gonna transform? Now? Yep. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. And I didn't crash. That's really good. Minato just literally got one tapped. What? Yo, what the fuck is the damage on that dude? How is Mecha alive? No, Madara, you better win. There you go. That's fucking stupid ass shit. Alright, 800 more. People are wondering, well, guys, we are not at the cap. We're not at the cap. We're not at the cap yet. I'm already transformed. Okay, so my guy's always able to cause knockdown? Are you fucking with me right now? Nice, she's pretty good. Love it. You fucking... And I'm not even, like... Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, time to put in, pain. Orochi can dive ignition, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Perfect. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Nice. We gotta use pain. Madara's good, but could even use Hashi, but pain. There's no audio? Oh, there's no game audio? Yeah, see, I don't have it on. I mean, I could put it on if you want, but as long as you can hear me. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could hear me, but I could definitely put on a song, probably. If I'm gonna listen to the audio, it's gonna be the... One sec. Yeah, it's not... I don't... Audio for me, I don't like it. I can't do the music. I could, yeah, I just can't do it. So yeah, if you're noticing these teams, they're just dumb teams I'm running, because whatever. I don't think anyone's gonna pass me an Eno flower. Probably not the wisest idea to spend like that, but there's not enough. I don't believe there's gonna be enough stuff within the next month for me to... Literally fucking retreating right when they see pain. Did they change around your cluster? No, not yet. The cluster's gonna be changed soon. Within 1 to 2 weeks, right? I have my theory on what's gonna happen, but I could be wrong. I think that they might... What are you gonna do? They might take... Because look, here's our space time. They're gonna take probably the 7 mil out, like 8 mil almost, and then they're probably gonna take Bagu Sword. So those two merges would be subtracted, right? To give Cluster 2 some more competition. That would make the most sense to me. But when you subtract those two merges, because those merges are pretty big, it just leaves me and then a few others. Like Daikin. No, Daikin is... yeah, no. So... It'll leave... It'll even take Tensei out. It'll take Chris. Skiddo it would leave. Skindo. It would leave Daula. Daula will probably not be moved. Less will be moved. My guess, right? I don't know what Oasis wants to do with their fucking lives. They're kind of retarded. Keshi? Casho or Kashi from where? I don't know if we've ever met. Yeah, see, Sasuke's not that. So it's good that they fixed him, which is my prediction was it'd take him a week, right? What's important about his kit is primarily the trigger. So the the fucking planetary devastation trigger, where he slams a rock down in their face, right? That can do a lot of damage depending on how much you scale. But in terms of a Madara 1v1, Sasuke's not going to win in any capacity. In fact, Sasuke's not even a great support unit, right? In my opinion, he's worse than Naruto. So, I mean, like I'm just pushing 5 mil. I'm pushing 5 mil. That's the only reason I'm going to get him, because I'm pushing 5 mil. And once I get him, I'm done. I'm not going to be putting much in this shit anymore. And when Momoshiki comes out, we'll see. But this shit's dry. So what did I say? So Bagu Sort, they're gonna probably move. Daikin will be moved as well. Tensei, Chris, Skinner will stay. I'll stay. Daola will stay. So it's gonna be weird. I might not. We might not stay. We might go with who the fuck knows. I don't know. No one knows, right? There's a theories on how they do this, but there's no concrete actual answer. You'd like to think that it's based off of activity, but it's actually based off of people's power, right? So if you have a 8 mil and like two 8 mils, right? Say less is like rounded up. Less and Bogusort, they're both 8 mil, right? And they're competing against a bunch of fucking 5 and 6 mils, right? Like Bogusort in this cluster, he's no competition in any capacity. Like besides less, and they both don't even go to. They don't. Only less goes to space time. Like they need to. They move people based off of like their power level range. So they're gonna move. What server are we talking on Discord? Oh, the Sasuke. Oh yeah, I see. Well, also unfortunately, so I'm looking at it right now, and Para's not running a good team either. That's not that great. If people want to get, they could fucking use shit from CN, right? But I'll be satisfied when my purification is fixed. Till then, I'm gonna stay annoyed. No. Damn, I've not seen his mystery. That's pretty cool. It was just pilot? Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like, fortunately, like Sasuke's not that great. Yeah, Momoshiki's well designed. He can mystery like. Trying to remember, I think it's like 3 times around he mysteries. So Pain will literally be an arena menace forever. He's fucking broken. I always encourage new players to get Pain if you're spending. Yo, what's up, Gambit? If you're spending, get fucking. Well, you don't have to get Pain, but it's a great addition. He's fucking amazing. You know, he's one of the characters, like I said, with Indra, the regular Indra, not the fucking Susanoo one. The regular Indra, he's always gonna be like, he's always gonna be relevant in the meta. That's because his kit is just so versatile. Like you can do a lot with that ninja, right? Believe it or not, Amaterasu Blaze is actually one of the strongest fucking status effects because it shreds the fuck out of your opponent, which allows you to then TKO them, right? It's pretty good. Snipe what, Gambit? My Eno flower ranking? You ain't sniping my Eno flower ranking. I got like 1,000 flowers on that fucking board right now. Are you talking about snipe me in arena? I mean, you can, but like, you're not helping me then, because I'm just trying to get this shit done. I need moon coins to fix my purify. I have a lot more to go. Holy fuck. Shoot me now. He can self-damage the team. Yeah, so essentially, like Momoshiki, you can target your ninja with his mystery. That'll primarily be for Hashi or Madara, because obviously you need 4 hits to be able to transform. That's an option, but like the ideal team, in my opinion, is literally Momoshiki, Madara, and then like a third. You could probably put in that new Roshi in CN. He's Roshi Tail Beast, pretty good actually. Believe it or not. The Fu Tail Beast, get the fuck out of here with that shit. It's terrible. Next unit EN should see is probably going to be Tachi Road to Ninja. Most likely. Then hopefully we'll see a new summon soon and then Guy Breakthrough. All within the next 2 months. It's my hope. Sorry, I would give you win, but I just don't have time. What the fuck is Shizune doing? Okay, Madara, dang! The fuck is that damage? Curious to see where the meta will be by the end of the year. Um, the meta by the end of the year, we'll see. I mean, it's gonna be Momoshiki. No, I don't even think so. So here's the thing, right? Madara final battle. Look, see, so you can do what you want. I would say still get Madara, 100%. Madara final battle will probably stick around for a while. Okay, because there's a big problem right now where new ninja that are being released, they're not fucking. They're not. Say this. The new ninja being released are not mode change ninja, right? And right now, the strongest thing in this game is mode change. Okay, so you need to have ninjas that are released with mode change, right? Momoshiki would have been a great mode change ninja because we can look at his form that he's released in, right? That's technically his secondary form, right? So he could have been a mode change character, but they decided to not do that. But right now, like, you need the way to counter mode change is with mode change, right? Naruto Final Battle cannot counter Madara. He could defeat Madara if you're faster and you're way stronger. Sasuke Final Battle ain't doing shit. Momoshiki ain't doing shit. I mean, he kind of a little bit depends, right? But from the gameplay I've seen is Madara has an upper edge against all these fucking ninja. Okay, every single one, including Hashi. Right? Hashi within a year will probably not be used again. Like pay to win, like fucking meta, the new meta, right? Hashi, you're not gonna really see around. Um, but what I will say is. What I will say is that Guy Breakthrough will shift the meta, right? In EN, it's probably ideal to use him P2. I know I will use him P2, probably. Like, I'll use fucking. Why is it 2-minute Q? I'll use Madara P1, Guy P2, and then probably Itachi Ronin P3. That will kind of be the meta lineup, right? Or if you wanted, you could put not Itachi Ronin, Itachi Road to Ninja. What you could do if you wanted is switch Guy and Itachi Road to Ninja. So have Itachi P2 and then Guy position 3, right? But this is all also under the assumption that speed tactics A don't get upgraded and B tactic percentages don't come out for EN too. In my previous video, I've talked about tactic percentages and how it's hurtful to the game, right? If you go to the German side, they're all 20 mil power, basically. It's not real power, it's fake. It's tactic percentage. It's power distributed through your entire lineup, right? That's why they don't take damage in CN or in Germany, right? On the English side, we don't have that bullshit, right? But the trend is usually we go off of whatever the other region or fucking version is doing. So we'll probably follow suit, and then they will add tactic percentages at some point, which is just going to hurt the game even more. But that's what they seem to want to do. Even Runestone update, right? EN has not decided to increase the Runestone to level 17 yet, but in Germany they have, right? So EN might decide to do the same. You know what I mean? It's inconsistent if you have one version that's doing something completely like different from another one, right? So, did I run everyone out of arena? The fuck. But like space time will be out eventually, and then. So we're gonna see what happens. Again, Cease, your cluster is looking fine. You're probably gonna stay where you are. Right? You're not gonna get moved. You know, your top power is 2 mil, 2.2 mil. They're not gonna throw a 2.2 mil in a cluster with 5 mils. It's just not realistic. It's not gonna happen. What they'll do with your cluster is probably leave it alone and just keep adding servers, maybe, or they'll leave it alone and cut it off and then create another bracket, which could be the likely scenario for that, right? They'll leave your cluster alone and they will just create a new bracket. For cluster 3, they're probably going to subtract people to put into cluster 2, and then cluster 1 will remain the same. Right? That's probably how it's going to go. Cluster 1 is fucking big. Am I getting Sasuke final battle? Yeah, I'm almost there. I need two more tiers, then I'll get him. I'm waiting right now to see if they release something. But yeah, I'll get him for sure. Again, it's because I'm pushing 5 mil. It's not because I want the ninja. I give a fuck about that. That just comes with it. That's cool, right? That's the thing about it is if you're like high power, right? You can't, like if you're doing Suku rebate, right? Because first of all, just so you guys know, like there's no optional pack, okay? Like you have to get it. If you're completing the Suku, you have no choice. You're gonna fucking get them, right? If there was an optional pack, then that'd be different, right? Which again, it's another fucking shady thing this company does, where they decide not to have optional packs for some fucking like. Look, here's what they should have done. They should have had an optional pack with, let's say, um, it could be two choices, all right? Sasuke or Naruto. They should have had an optional pack, 80 packs, one fragment, right? That's what they could have done. But no, instead, they decided to just force you to get this ninja. How do you know what's cluster 1, 2, 3, etc.? Um, okay, the way you determine it, first of all, there's a spreadsheet. I'll dig it up at some point, but there's a spreadsheet that was created by people on the Ian side, New York side. You can actually find it. I'll find it later and I'll send it. But a spreadsheet that shows each cluster, all the players within the top, let's say 100, right? It shows all the players and it shows all the merges in the cluster, okay? So they separate it between cluster 1, 2, 3, and 4. Also on the forums, if you scroll on the forums in the news section and you just scroll and find cluster adjustments, right? Because before every cluster adjustment, they release it on Wednesday. They'll tell you on Wednesday what servers are going to be placed where, right? This happens again, like I said, I've been right the whole time. Once every 6 months, they'll do a fucking cluster adjustment. We're at that point in time. It's been 6 months, so and it's a fact. It's been 6 months because my video's 6 months old with the last cluster adjustment happened. So yeah, all that information is on the forum, and like I'll direct it to you after 100%, and it'll show you cluster 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, they show you what's for NY, LA, UK, and then Hong Kong. But the thing is about LA has much bigger clusters because of the fact that that region is so dead. I'm actually in full support of them shutting LA down. If they want to save costs, then shut the region down. That's just my sense on LA. Gambit, the 2.3 mil is purposely keeping his power down. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm aware of that. Theoretically, it works to do that. If you're purposely keeping your power down to try to not be moved, then it could work. But again, the problem with it is that you're going to be against other players that are they're eventually going to pass you, right? If one person manages to kill an entire cluster, that would be it'd be impressive to me, right? It'd be impressive to me. Like, let's say if I got put in your cluster, Okay, this is not going to happen, but it's a hypothetical. If I got put in your cluster as a 5 mil, right? How many of those players are going to stay or want to play, right? The free to plays will stay, sure, but the competitive spenders, they have two options. They either quit or they try to outspend me, right? That's how this game like operates. You know, if you're not spending, you're losing, right? Instead of shutting LA down, just merge with NY. Yeah, well, that would be good. Like that'd be ideal, but like that's too complicated for them to understand. They can't even merge server one again. You know, they can't merge server one because there's a problem in the netcode where it doesn't allow them to merge server one. So all the server one players, a lot of them ended up going to the other big merge that had happened with 1510, the server I was originally on. So they can't even merge server one. So imagine them trying to do cross region. That'd be a fucking disaster and a half. It's 100% an amazing idea. Like, don't even get me wrong. It is an amazing idea. They just don't know how to do it. That's the fucking thing, right? Just like what's been talked about before is character data transfer. Okay, sounds simple. It probably is simple to take your character from one server, transfer the data over to another one, and then be able to play on that server, right? But then you'd be doing that to play with your friends, and B, yeah, just to have fun, I guess. But the thing is, that would be unfair because then they'd have to offer that to everybody, which is like not realistic. Just hogging resources until someone gets close, then spending in bits. Yeah, no, 100%. Maybe I missed it. I 100% no. He's basically like he's getting all these power packs from the Suku and the fucking recharge rebates, keeping them, and then when he sees someone coming close, he's spending the power. I get it. Yeah, 100%. I get it. And that is a way to keep yourself in the same spot, but it's not sustainable. In my opinion, that's just to me, right? I wouldn't do that. First of all, I don't care about the competition that much. A and B, like you're just stalling your own account. You're basically just fucking yourself over. To be honest, that's not. If you're hoarding all your resources, that's not account fucking progression. By the way, you only have a limited amount of inventory space. People don't know that though, but you actually do. You don't have an infinite amount of inventory space. So I would not be able to have that many packs of inventory. I'd go fucking crazy, right? Because all of them are different. Like I'd go like no, I'm good. I had a question. I don't think Hashi final battle used anymore, but where do you think he stands or will stand at least? So Hashi will be used by players that don't have Madara. That's the reality of it, right? So if someone doesn't have Madara final battle 4-star, they're gonna resort to Hashi 4-star, okay? But I've seen players be like, well, I'm gonna pick Hashi instead of Madara, right? That's the wrong choice. First of all, okay, Madara's better. In 1v1, Madara fucking wins. Unless the stat difference between you and your opponent is drastically different, okay? And the reason for that is simple. Madara scales a lot. He has glare, which, if he's hit by Hashi's transformation, the trees that come out that cause pollen poison, Madara will glare and interrupt the mystery, right? Which players fall for that shit all the time where they queue up their fucking Hashi mystery and then they get glared and then interrupted. Um, but in a Hashi versus Madara 1v1, it's all down to stats. Also, the supports you're using. Because remember, Itachi Ronin is an amazing support for Madara, right? Provides so much. One of the best. In fact, the best, in my opinion. The best, right? For Madara. So, Hashi will not be. Hashi won't be relevant. You could still run, like you could do this. You could do Madara P1, Hashi P2, then Guy P3, right? If you do Hashi P2, the only reason for that is that A, you have two big tanks on your team, and B, for Hashi's Pollen Poison to reduce the opponent's damage, right? Other than that, Hashi's really not relevant at all. He's gonna fall off when Momoshiki comes out. Like this is the start of Hashi's decline, right? He's not but then again, Hashi was meta for a very fucking long time before Madara Final Battle BT came out. So I don't understand. That's why also they're giving Hashi. I'll answer that in a sec. They're giving Hashi out in Fuku deals for 110k, and then like for the anniversary and the Christmas. Hashi's in those packs, so they understand that Hashi's fallen off now, and they can give that ninja to the free to plays. You might sit there and be like, well, it's hard as fuck to save up 100k coupons as a free to play. Trust me, I understand that completely. So that's like, to me, it doesn't seem like he's still free to play. But you know, if we want to go by the actual, like how it is, you're gonna get him for fucking free, like Pain, right? I don't understand hoarding resources even to keep yourself in the same spot. I never understand. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Again, it's just something I wouldn't do, right? I mean, that just means you extra care about the competition. um, because if you have like these packs, right? You just use them. Like what the fuck? Like I'm sorry, but like guess what? You can hoard as many packs as you want, but someone eventually is going to catch up to you. It might not be in a month or 2 or 3. Someone will catch up. It's just how it is, right? Like you could stall your account till the game dies, but that's not fucking fun. Why would you? I just don't agree with it. Hashi will always be a good counter against pain stall teams. Oh yeah, 100%. Like realistically, I could have hoarded all my packs since I was 2 mil, right? I could have hoarded all my packs since I was 2 mil, and I'd be in your cluster right now. But how does that help? It doesn't help. What's my favorite meta of all team if you could pick from any? Oh, my favorite meta? Fuck. You know, my favorite meta was the Madara Ten Tails Jinchuriki meta. The standard Madara before the breakthrough. This was like 5 years ago. And the reason for that is because you ran Madara, Edo Minato with the barrier, and then you run like actually the meta team was back then was Madara and no, sorry, this would be Madara with the breakthroughs. Madara with breakthrough, okay? Ten Tails Shinchuriki, the regular one. You do Madara, Kimimaru Halloween, and then let's say the third could be Tobirama with the barrier. That was fun. Also, Sage and Art, not Sage, Sage's Six Pass Naruto meta was pretty fun too. That was alright. Um, but like if we name them all, there was Kakazu meta, there was there was Madara Tentails Jinchuriki meta. There was Naruto Sage of Six Pass meta. There was Pain meta. There was Shark Kisame meta. There was Shisui Susanoo meta, most oppressive one. There was Obito Tentails Jinchuriki meta. That's when Shisui got fucked over. There was a bunch of them. A lot of people I played with really hated on the Naruto meta when he got breakthroughs because of how long the fights could stall out. Yeah, that's true. It did stall for a while. It was just dependent on who scaled more. And also back then, that's when people started figuring out how important placement is on your fucking lineup, right? If you had your characters all fucking bunched up together, that splash damage was gonna fucking ruin you. Naruto, the reason why Naruto was so like good was because of his splash damage and the fact that he could spam standard attacks. So if you target a P1, right, with Naruto's mystery and that team's bunched up together, the cross damage from the splash will literally take out all the other positions. So yeah, like people needed to figure out how to properly like space their fucking ninja out. Which is why you literally would have to run the box formation. This one to avoid splash damage, which splash damage is still a thing. In my opinion, his leech made him really obnoxious. Oh yeah, leech. Yeah, he leeched as well. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that was broken too. He would heal, spam standard attacks, and then heal that, right? So he would basically every standard attack he did was he just heal. Um, and if I'm not mistaken, he would standard attack based off of how many mysteries the opponent does. So if your opponent mysteried like 3 times, Naruto was going to do 3 standard attacks. Also, Naruto could consistently reduce his mystery cooldown. The probability was very high, so he could spam his mystery every fucking round. He was really good. And then Obito came out with ninjutsu sealing, and Naruto fell the fuck off. But if we look at like meta duration and how long each meta lasts, like the Naruto meta was a good like 6 months, maybe 8. Shisui meta was literally like over a year. I'm pretty sure 9 months, right, to a year. That's fucking long time for one character to be dominant, right? Um, when the final battle characters came out, they didn't do shit to Shisui. Okay, they absolutely did nothing to Shisui and Obito. I would see people abuse it. Oh yeah, there was that Madara breakthrough meta too. That was short lived. I would see people abuse it in DB. You can kill one mil plus teams because he would splash the weaker team and would affect them since they were that's it. But like these BTs that were just talked about, like Madara, both of them. What the fuck is this? Oh, we're not wire. 3-3-3-1. Yeah, I'm gonna win as long as I can fucking. He loses, bro. He does not beat me here. Pain is too good, even for Naruto to fucking handle. Let's see. Am I gonna do? Yep. Fear doesn't matter though. Why am I? Did I crash? Of course I did. The fucking summon made me crash. That's fucking hilarious. Daido Madara was a true counter to both of them when his breakthrough release. Could be wrong about that. Oh yeah. Edo Madara came after Naruto, so yeah, he countered Naruto. Yeah, he did. He did counter Naruto as well. So because of fear, fear fucked over Naruto. Fear back in the day was the most broken fucking thing. Okay, because it is what stopped a lot of these units that relied on standard attacks. Shisui Susanoo BT, if you feared him, he would not be able to standard attack anymore. The counter that they used before there was a viable option for before there was a viable option for Shisui was Sasuke Rinnegan, the regular one, and you could use him, and you can counter him with that. But that was like literally not even a like the chances were low. Yo, what's up, Gambit? Oh, you're tart. You're sniping. You're being a sniper. Okay, I'm gonna transform you first. Sorry. Yeah, the metas though, they were a lot different. Bam! Whew, what the fuck was that damage? Alright, Fushin, what's his nuts? Kakazu. Hey, Arena is pain meta or lose. That's how it is. Yeah, 5K crit. It's really weird. I don't know. But it's good they fixed. It's good they fixed Sasuke though. Mm-hmm. Tobirama New Year, when he wasn't countered, used to be the most obnoxious ninja. Yeah, he was fucking. He was annoying. Trust me. Speaking of Shisui meta, this guy loses this fight, that's for sure, because guess what? Pain counters Shisui, so bye bye. Watch. It's gonna be great. Uh, this dude's there for the ability to prevent me from mistering, so with pain. That's alright. Once. Fuck, that's not good. Well, I'm concerned about this. Okay. Yeah, I don't. What the fuck's that? You like what? What the fuck? Gambit, why you running Hashi? Oh no. Take the chakra. What the fuck does he do? Mm, this is gonna hurt. Holy fuck. Ow? Heal me. I should definitely have more than one chase. What the fuck's happening? There we go. Put the cat. Put the cat in. Put the cat in. Yeah, self cast would have helped. Probably would have kept you alive a bit more. Colossal Katsuya? Yeah, Colossal Katsuya is meta. Clears your, yeah, really good. Centipede is still really good as well, because Centipede increases your crit rate. Does it heal past ignition? No. No. Nope. Nope. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't. Okay then. Okay, Pain should not have been immune to that interrupt. Or shouldn't have been interrupted. Fuck, now I'm not transforming. Oh, that's annoying. I think that's an L. It's 90% sure this is an L. I don't want to sit here and wait for this shit. I'm not waiting for that, bro. Come on. The only reason I say it's an L because, yeah, I think it would have been. I got 4-star. I'm ready for that breakthrough. Hey, this might work. Now you got the right idea. So yeah, that didn't work either, buddy. Fuck, didn't matter anyway. Hey, yo, that was smart though, forcing the transform. Good job. Am I making a video when Guy BT? Yeah, I will. I'll make one. Fuck's sake, Asuma, you had one job. Yeah, that was good. Well, I knew there was a potential if that standard attack didn't kill Asuma, that would cause the trigger. Because Asuma's fucking standards aren't, unmissable. Here goes. This is a good lockdown team. It's just the minute I transform, he's gonna lose. Literally nothing you can do here. Yes, GG. That's really why I put fucking pain in here. These fucking AIDS. May. Tamari. Someone watching my video that's... Wonder if they're gonna release something new that makes the free-to-play scene refreshing. Obito and Kabuto's getting boring. So here's the unfortunate reality: is they only care about how much they're profiting. So like, if they're not profiting, they don't care. Like, they don't care about the free to plays. Now they do more than CN. CN, you can't even be free to play in China. Like, free to play is like a fucking pay to win. I've seen free to plays go as high as 6,000 power, and they've been doing it for months. EN is definitely more free to play friendly, but they're not invested in like trying to make the free to players happy. Hell, they don't even make the pay to wins happy. That was not you. I know it's not you. Oh, this will be bad if you don't transform. I don't think you're gonna transform. I'm not even. Yeah, this one is Gambit. Ooh. Ooh. Because Pain was going through all of his animations. Pain has to finish all of his animations before Tashi transforms. It's pretty dumb, but it is how it is. This is not ideal at all. Really? Are you fucking serious? Mystery delay? Yeah, no, I get what you mean, Gambit, but the thing is, Pain has priority with his triggers. So, the planetary devastation that goes before anything else. That's what happened. Also, I was using Ninja that was not gonna give you standard. Or gonna transform. Two seven, two. Who the fuck is that? Oh, this Gambit again? Still might win. Watch out. I think that's GG. Now you're full HP. I got you under chakra distortion now. Bruh! There you go. W. Hey, let me see where I'm at real quick. Yeah, it was a self-cast. It was a self-cast. Yeah, I have to. What the fuck is this? Whoa, 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 Indra, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out, relax, relax, no chill. What the fuck did I just witness? Excuse me? Bruh. Uh, 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 uh. Okay. No, I don't think that was Cease. Maybe, I don't fucking know. All I know is I just got dropped. What the fuck? What's your in-game name? Dragoon. What's your in-game name? Like, that's Daikin? Oh shit. I forgot Daikin was here. This is Daikin, yeah. Dang, but did you subscribe to my channel? At least? This is the only reason I'd use fucking Indra. Is for this shit. This is fun. Ow. Fuck. Well, I know you're faster than me. I don't know why you didn't click button. Oh fuck, this is my cue to stop. I was trying to get first wins. Oh. Let me see. See if I can fix what I did. I broke my account. It's just unrepairable. Fuck. Next week. It'll be a next week problem. That's annoying. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, why not? Why not? Let me see what I can do. I'm literally forced to run Kabuto. That's how it's gotta be. Does your purify I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I don't think they do. I think they do. What the fuck? I hate doing purifies though, so that's that. This dude interrupts. He's like fucking. Daikin, stop with the good teams, bro. Fuck. Didn't even load. Bro. Just didn't. Oh, my guy, Obito. Useless motherfucker. No. Yeah, it'll change as you power up. It'll change, sorry. It'll switch. It won't stay at that percent. Guys, something did come up. I got to get off stream right now. But I will be back tomorrow probably. GG's Daikin. It was good fighting you and talking to everybody else. Yeah, I mean, I'll be back tomorrow, so y'all just stay tuned. But I appreciate the support, guys. Appreciate the support.